Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa, and if you're new here, my channel is all things health, beauty, sales, shopping, just lifestyle in general. But today's video is going to be me doing a full face of makeup on my mature 53-year-old face using entirely Dollar Tree products. So I am a big fan of the Dollar Tree. Actually, I use quite a bit of their products. Some are okay, some are meh, but I find the same with any level of cosmetics, even higher end stuff. Sometimes I don't see what all the hype is about. But in this video, I'm gonna dive in. I have all new products, so I'm gonna open them as I use them. And I typically have been using more cream-based products, although I've obviously been known to do some bare minerals. That's been some of my recent videos as well, and some of the more popular videos. So let me just get all the stuff lined up here that I've got. I think I have everything I need. I'm going to start with, and this one's gonna scare me the most because it's a concealer, because I kind of like the concealer that I use currently. But what I got, they had a few different varieties, and this is the LA Colors brand. I bought several things of different brands that I'll explain as I go through, but this was the concealer I got, and this one is Conceal and Correct, and this is more for dark spots, so it's a peach toned concealer. So I'm primarily using this under my eyes because I'm actually using their like Serum foundation today, and I don't normally use foundation. So instead of my stick concealer, I'll use the foundation. So this is in the shade Peach, and it's LA Colors Conceal and Correct. So I'm just going to, my mirror's over here. Oops. Oh, it's got that in my eye. Okay, and I'm gonna take a little concealer brush, like something like, I was almost showing my mirror, something like this. And I'm sorry for the lighting. I feel like every time I try to do one of these videos when I have time, it's cloudy or rainy. So I just have to take with what Mother Nature gives me and how it aligns with my work schedule. Okay, this is pretty light. And if this is the first makeup video you've watched of mine, I do not like gob on a lot of stuff, especially under my eye. I'm not trying to hide anything. I personally just think it's impossible to cover, you know, everything. I'm just trying to brighten the area, especially under in here. So at first glance for me, I don't know if it looks like this for you. In the camera, it looks a little orangier than I'm not sure that did anything, but we're gonna carry on. I'm resisting the temptation to keep piling stuff on because I think that never ends well for mature skin. So now we're moving on to this before I open it. Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Foundation, and this is by the Be Pure line. I think this is targeted more for mature skin. And I got the shade Medium Deep. Still seems light for something that's called Medium Deep. So I have no idea if this is going to be the right color. So I'm gonna squeeze a little bit on my hand here. Ah, it still seems light. Did I get a second one? No, I did not. All right, this seems really light for me, but I'm gonna have to make it work. So here we go. I'm gonna blob it in. And I'm just gonna use the smallest amount because like I said, I wouldn't normally, I shouldn't have glopped that so much on my cheek. Oh well. Normally what I've been doing recently is using cream-based products, and so instead of foundation, I would just use a stick concealer. The one I like is by CoverGirl, and just spot conceal, blend that in, and no other foundation. I don't mind natural skin showing through. I mean, it's just a preference. There's times where I guess I would use full foundation. It hasn't been, I can't even think of when I have, unless I've done a video with bare minerals, but so let me see the coverage here. I would say, I mean, I did not use that much, and I'm actually gonna go back in like on my nose. I feel like places where I might add a little bit more, I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to, instead of that big brush, I'm gonna use the concealer brush and treat it like I would my stick concealer. See how that does. My very early first impression is that this is a very sheer foundation, which if you like that, great. I would rather just use my targeted stick concealer rather than putting a sheer coverage on my face that I don't feel like is really doing much. I mean, if you're gonna use, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna put foundation all over your face, it should probably cover stuff, but that's just my opinion. All right, carrying on. What I did not get is powder, I just realized. So I don't have any kind of setting powder, so we are not gonna use that. So next up is blush. Before I do blush, I'm just taking my little powder brush that I normally have, hoping it has a little bit left over on it since I didn't get any, and just kind of dab through the T-zone. So now we're gonna do actually bronzer. I have the LA Colors cream gel bronzer, and this color is Sunflowerr. And it's always a little bit, looks like that. I don't know what I think about this color, and I have no idea how this is going to go on. I'm a little bit, yikes. All right, brush here. Hopefully blend this out a little bit. Also, if you haven't seen me before, I typically go for more of an everyday look, like I'm working today, so I never really do like this full glam face, at least in my mind, I don't. This is just gonna be something very everyday that you can wear outside, wear to work, wear running errands, whatever. Okay, so these blushes are by the Be Pure line, just like the Serum foundation was. And they're their Clean Beauty line. They're considered lip color and cream blush duo. I don't know, I mean, I'm not going to use them as on my lips, but I'm going to use it as blush. I tried this one, it's more of a bright pink. I'm gonna do this little more subdued mauvish toned one. I'm sorry, I don't seem to see the color listed on here. So I'm gonna dab my little brush in here and kind of see how it goes on. And with blush, I try to go a little bit higher than I did the bronzer and extend up. I wouldn't say these are too terribly pigmented, but pigmented. But I'm using a very light hand because, like I said, it's always easy to, you can always add more, but really can't, it gets a little challenging if you add too much to begin with. So go across where the sun hits. Okay, I don't know, this doesn't seem all that exciting to me, this blush. It's okay. Moving on though to eyes, I am excited about this one. I've used LA Colors eyeshadow in the past and I think it's okay. There are so many different ones to choose from honestly, and there's some really cute new lines like their bubble tea brand or line of different colors. But you get so much more bang for your buck with these big ones. And I wanted this nude. It has all the kind of colors I like. And I get more here. And honestly, it's just more colors that I would probably use. So this is the traditional nude palette. Here it is. Obviously cheaper case than packaging than a lot of other stuff. But to me, these are just very, very wearable. I don't know if it shows as much in the camera. In the camera, to me, they look warmer, but I would say these are very much neutral, which is great because if you're doing a warm lip, you can wear this. You're doing a cooler lip, you can make it all work. And so I'm going to, I think I'm gonna go for just one of the mid-tone colors, this one right here, and just put it all over my eyelid. And windshield wiper it up. Same thing on the other side. With a little brush like this in this deep color, and I'm gonna go in the outer corner. And take a blending brush and just blend so there's not a harsh edge. feel like we need to brighten up the eye area, so I am going to use this color right up here and kind of in the in-between and connect where I did that deeper color to the rest of the lid. Okay, that one I don't feel like shows quite as much. So I'm actually going to now try this color right above and put this even closer to the outer corner. All right, and then we need a inner highlight color. I'm gonna try this right here on my finger. To me, in the camera, this looks really like warm yellowish, but it's not at all. It's like a very champagne-ish kind of color. So I'm gonna get it on my finger and just put it in the corner. We have a flag out on our deck and it's really windy today, and I just looked, I saw a movement out of the corner of my eye. I thought there was somebody there. Oh, when I'm filming this, it was the day after the eclipse. Just wondering, did you all get to see it? It was pretty cloudy here, so kind of uneventful. My husband and I were both working from home, and we went out, and it was hurting our neck so much to like stare up, so he laid on the front sidewalk, and then I did too. We looked kind of silly. I'll try to remember to insert a picture. But it was pretty cool when it got dark. I just feel like this needs jazzed up just a little bit, so I'm going to take this color up here again on my finger and see if I can, maybe that's the problem, it's just not bright enough. No, I'm going down here to this one down here. It's a little bit more pink, and I'm just gonna tap it on top the lash line. I think that'll do. The last step I'm going to do is dip my blending brush into this white up here, which is kind of bold of me, tap off extra, and use it to kind of blend out the very top line underneath the brow. Do that on the other side as well. I have the LA Colors, I already had this, so I didn't want to buy it because I'm cheap that way. The LA Colors eyeliner, automatic eyeliner, and this one is just in black. And I'm gonna go in right at the, I'm gonna go right in at the lash line. I gotta get in close. I don't always do this, but I did put a little bit on the lower lash line as well. It is humid here today. I feel like as this video has progressed, my hair has gotten frizzier and frizzier. All right, next up, well, I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup around the eyes just in case there was any fallout. I'm gonna wipe away. And then take my little makeup sponge. Oh, I just dropped something with the flat edge, and I kind of go like this. And for me, look, it does its own little, well, that one looked a little wonky, own little kind of wing that I don't really necessarily want, but it just, I like it to keep everything up. Okay, and then I will do comb through my lashes, or not my lashes, sorry, my eyebrows. Make sure they're not going anywhere crazy. This is just a clear spoolie I use for this. And then we have some mascara to try. This one is Beauty Intuition brand from Dollar Tree. It is there are so many varieties. This is Big Curl Lashes in black, smudge proof, instant curl. The one in the green package. But I can't get open. Oh, wait, here we go. That's just like a hefty mascara for the Dollar Tree. This is kind of impressive, actually. A lot of times I get those little LA Colors ones because they're perfect for travel, but this is like substantial. Little curved brush, which I don't know if I care about that. Okay, how are you supposed to do that like that? Don't do what I'm doing. I actually really like this, and I'm not that picky on mascara, but okay, this brush makes it very handy to do your left eye if you're a right-handed person. Why do we all open our mouth when we put mascara on? I mean, I know I'm not the only one. It's like a reflex. We do this and we go, try to close my mouth. Wow, I mean, I am digging this mascara. I don't use fake eyelashes or anything. I think I'm not picky. I guess one thing I don't like is clumpy mascara. This is nice. All right, I like this. And I kind of didn't want to open it because I don't like to open more than one mascara at a time, you know, because it just seems sort of wasteful. I just use one at a time. But this, very nice. And I didn't give kind of my final assessment of the eyeshadow palette. Still okay. It might be worth, I mean, it is definitely, I shouldn't say is okay. My assessment of the eyeshadow, I mean, I think it's not as pigmented as some other brands that I've used, but it's blendable. I think the colors are really nice, and I think this is just a nice everyday eye look. I would totally, if you're, you know, don't want to spend a ton, go play around with LA Colors. They've got so many, like if you want to do a purple eye, I mean, I saw eyeliners that like went with the different like packaging, like so there was purple and blue and yellow. I mean, you could do all kinds of fun things if you're into that kind of look. I just think for everyday wear, these nudes are just like, they go with everything. And my eyes are a bluish green color, which complements that nicely. So I think the eyeshadow is totally worth $1.25. And this mascara, I really like it. I really, really like it. Of course, I'll list below. All right, final item is lips. And so I got two things to try, or no, I got three, and I'm gonna open and see. I got an LA Colors lipstick. I've used these before. This one is the creamy finish, and this one is, I don't think I've had this color before. It's Dusty Rose. So I was just gonna swap it on my hand because sometimes they look so different to me on, or you know, on me than they do in the package. So I've got that one out. And then the other one I bought, which I bought it, but there's no way to know what it looks like, is a Be Pure one, which again is formulated exclusively for mature skin. And this one is called Pink Lily, but there was no, it's not open, so I didn't know what it looked like. So let's see. Oh, that's nice. So I think I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna swatch this one and see. All right, maybe I'll put this on and then take it off. Standard pink, and I actually really like this. So now I have it, which is good. I have several of their varieties. All right, let's give this Pink Lily a try. Looks a bit brighter. I do have a little of this Dusty Rose on now, but very nice. I like this a lot. What I would say, the color is called Pink Lily, but this one definitely has more warmth to it, like a rose with a warm undertone, what I'm trying to say. All right, let me just blot a little bit because I forgot. I also bought same brand and packaging as this mascara, so now I'm kind of excited. Beauty Intuition Lip Gloss, and this one is called Pink Peony, and again, not really any idea what it looks like. Woo, all right. Okay, here it is. Whoa, okay. All right, this is pretty pigmented. If you like lip gloss to typically be more of a, either just shine, or like me, I typically like lip gloss that it provides that pearlescence and kind of can mute down a bolder lip color. That is not what this is. This could be its own color on its own without anything underneath. And it's a very, it's that same idea actually as this lipstick I have on. It's a rose with kind of slightly warm undertones. I like it. I just personally, lip gloss, I like it to have that pearlescent look and kind of a very creamy feel on the lips. This doesn't feel bad. This is just way more pigmented than I would probably normally choose for a lip gloss. But overall, this is the look, and I gotta say, I'm very pleased. I forgot powder, which I might pick up one just kind of to, you know, touch up. I used what was remaining on my brush here. So that I would normally do. The biggest for me was the blush. The blush was just okay. Maybe I didn't use enough. Maybe it looks okay in the camera. Maybe that wasn't the right shade for me. Eyeshadow is great. As I look in the mirror, I'm very pleased with how that looks. Eyeliner, great. Mascara, very great. And if you, I mean, I'm not really a connoisseur of mascara, but like I said, I don't like it clumpy, but that just went on so easy and I think it looks really good. And also the lip products, very, very pleased. So that's it for this video. And thank you so much for watching. And please consider subscribing, check out some of my other videos, and let me know if there's something makeup or beauty-wise that you would like me to try and review, etc. And thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.